Welcome to Bush Memorial Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri for this afternoon's NFL game matching the Chicago Bears and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi, everybody. I'm Frank Lieber along with Johnny Morris. I know Bear fans are all hopped up over what Mr. Jack Pardee has wrought.
Yes, Frank, Jack Pardee has made the Bears respectable after many frustrating years. 2 years ago, they were 4-10. He brought them to 7-7 last year, and this is the year they're going to go for the playoffs. Jack Pardee has done a job. Of course, he has a lot of help, Frank, because, you know, Walter Payton gained 160 yards last week as the Bears opened with a victory against Detroit. Payton can do it all, and you're going to see some exciting runs today.
Well, the Cardinals are a little concerned. They've had defensive problems in the past, sure, but last week they were shut out, and Don Coryell is not happy at all.
No, I talked with him about an hour yesterday. He still can't get over the fact that his team could not score a touchdown against Denver the whole game because he has such great people at the attack positions. But they're going to try and rectify that today. And, of course, Terry Metcalf will be a key. As you know, Frank, he can do it all. He's got quickness. He does have a bad hand. He broke a hand, has a small cast on it. He caught 6 passes, but they used him sparingly in first down plays, and that may be the case today. But Metcalf can do it all just like Walter Payton.
Well, he is to the St. Louis Cardinals certainly what Walter Payton is to the Chicago Bears. We're kind of looking for a high-scoring game this afternoon. Bears put a lot of points on the board, and the Cardinals a bit vulnerable on defense, so it should be an exciting football game.
Well, the Bears are hurting because of a couple of defensive players out. Wally Chambers had his knee flushed out, whatever that means. They took particles out of the knee, and he's not going to play today. They hope that he can play next week, and Doug Plank is out defensively for the Bears. So they're a little bit weakened at the defensive end of it, and they gave up 360 yards last week. So you got to figure that St. Louis has a chance maybe to score some points, but the Cardinals on the other side of the coin did very well against Denver last week. Even though they lost the game, they only allowed 1 touchdown. That's pretty good.
And they moved the ball very well. In fact, 6 times they got inside the 30-yard line, and Jim Bakken missed 4 field goal attempts, and that is a rarity. We're ready for the opening kickoff here at Bush Memorial Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Here we go. The whistle from the referee, Jim Tunney, and we are underway. Bears trying to make it 2 in a row. This time it goes to the short man. That's Lee Nelson, second-year man. And Nelson almost breaks it as he got by the 40-yard line before he was finally dropped. Running backs. And that is Otis up a big hole. Crosses the 50 to the 45, 44-yard line of the Chicago Bears. A pickup of 15 yards. Gary Fensick made the stop, and boy, that opened up, Johnny.
I think St. Louis has decided they're going to get some touchdowns. Beautiful blocking up the gut as St. Louis on the first play busts Jim Otis with that power and already into Bear territory. And
right side, Mel Gray to the left. Hart handing again to Otis, this time over the left side. And he hurdles inside the 40 to the 37-yard line. Pickup of 7. Bear 38-yard line. Otis on his 3rd straight carry, and this time he is tripped up behind the line of scrimmage. The wily veteran Doug Buffo, number 55, breaking through to make the stop at the 42. 4 yards on that play. Ball is at the 42-yard line of the Bears. Metcalf has now come into the lineup. Hart back to throw his first pass of the day, and he finds his receiver for the first down. That is the tight end, J.V. Kane, making the reception. Cardinals simply hung on to the football. Latin caught at the line of scrimmage and shoved back, lost maybe a yard. Hey, all the elements going on. There must be quite a few Chicago fans down here. The 32-yard line of the Chicago Bears. Cardinals on the first possession of the day. Protection good for a moment, and then it caved in. Big rush on the blitz that time. Wayman Bryant, number 50, the outside linebacker. And that is a rarity when you see Hart go down.
And he beat the block. Latin could not stop Wayman Bryant as he came through and made the tackle, and Hart was coming from the blind side, and Hart couldn't even see him.
A 49-yard field goal attempt. Worley puts it down. It is up. It is good.
Well, he must feel pretty good after missing those 4 last week. All of a sudden, he's a hero again in St. Louis. He's had a rough week, but he didn't let it bother him. Payton had 160, so the 1-2 backs in the NFC.
Pickup of a yard on 2nd down 9. Abilene with the swing pass to Payton. He can fly, and he does across the 30 to the 35, and it looks like he's got a first down. That's Payton. Break it off, a tackle at the line of scrimmage to the 40. Payton starts to go back and gets to the 43-yard line, but he's a hard man to hang on to.
Well, those St. Louis Cardinal fans are going to see what Walter Payton is all about on this one. Charlie Davis is a big man, number
8:30 left to play in the opening period. From there, 47. Abilene cranks it up, And they've got another first down as he nails Bo Rather, number 80. That's right. Of course, when you're running like they did, picking up 260 yards rushing, you don't have to throw it that much. Payton spinning off a couple of tacklers. Nice hole over the middle, and he reaches the 36 for a pickup of 5. Second down 5 as Mark Arneson gathers him in. Scott to the left side. Avellini. Sideline throw, and that is good for the first down. That is pulled in by James Scott. It is Payton. There's an example again of an excellent block by the lead back. Roland Harper, and Payton reaches the 20-yard line. Bears at the Cardinal 20. Nice hole again up the middle. And the Bears continue to run the football very well, alternating their backs. First it's Payton, this time it's Harper. Down 7. From the 8-yard line, Harper taking the pitch. Harper is down to the 5. And dropped at that point. Mike Sensabaugh, number 20, and Steve Niels, number 53 in the stop. They have to get just about to the 1-yard line to pick up the first down. Avellini fires it over the middle, incomplete. Intended receiver was Greg Latta, the tight end, at the 12. So make it a 22-yard effort. Bears going for the equalizer here. It's up, and they have it. Score is tied at 3. We have 2 minutes, 34 seconds left to play in the first period at Bush Memorial Stadium. And we'll be back in just a moment. Hart splitting J.B. Kane out wide to the right side. And again, they go up the middle to Otis, and Otis carries beyond the 35 to the 36-yard line. Tackled by Reeves. 5 yards a whack. 3rd and 3. Cards at their 36-yard line. Hart. Mel Gray at the 45 of Chicago. That's going to be a foot race if he gets out of the open. He's down to the 27.
Great speed, and he beat a good man in Allen Ellis. Now watch the little dip to the inside and then cut back to the outside. And he is open. Then he comes inside of Ellis as he comes over to make the reaction. And Fensick is on the chase 45. He might have been able to run Fensick straight ahead, but he tried to cut back behind. But a nice gain by Mel Gray.
Is in there, and so is Kane. So we've got a double tight end situation. They go to Otis, and Otis almost broke it beyond the line of scrimmage. Hanging on for dear life. That time was the Chicago Bears' Gary Fensick. Metcalf in now in the passing situation. Hart gets it out of there quickly to Metcalf. He's at the 30. He's at the 25. Inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. There you saw the moves of Terry Metcalf, who looked like he was going to be bottled up behind the line of scrimmage. 4th and 2, so Bakken comes on for the field goal try from the left hash mark. 36 yards. And it's good. So Bakken is 2 for 2, and the Cardinals have regained the lead by a score of 6-3 with 13 minutes and 29 seconds left to play at Bush Memorial Stadium.
Done a very good job.
1st and 10 now for the Bears at their 25-yard line. Harper finding a lot of running room, picks up 11 yards and a first down at the 38-yard line. That'll be a little tough. Cardinals 1st and 10 from their 15-yard line, and Metcalf caught behind the line. He's at the 10. He's still on his feet at the 15, and he's across the 20. Now, that's about as spectacular a 7-yard run as you'll see all season long. First down, ball is at the 21-yard line of the St. Louis Cardinals, who lead 6-3 early in the second period. Again, Metcalf fighting off a block at the line of scrimmage. He's got the first down with that second effort out at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, 25-yard line. Hart wide open down the sideline at the 40-yard line. Boy, he had nothing but daylight out there as Mel Gray. 12 years experience. 1st and 5, Cardinals at their 48-yard line. Otis. First down and then some as he moves it down to the 40. Jerry Lattin making the stop, but the Cardinals have another first down at the 40-yard line. Look at him run.
And watch 21, Metcalf out in front. He'll throw a block on Clemens right there, kicking the defensive back out as Lattin gets through the hole. And finally the pursuit with Wayman Bryant makes the tackle. But good blocking by Terry Metcalf. The other backs are really helping out.
Scott Gray And Kane split out wide. Latin up the middle. Fumble, loose football. Picked up by, looked like Dan Deerdorf. Yes, number 72 of the Cardinals picked up the fumble. And he tried to play like Otis for a second. Here in the second quarter, Jim Hart to Metcalf, and Metcalf again having problems. Back to the 47, and this time he's not going to get out of the trap. Fensick, number 45, broke through from the secondary, the second-year man from Yale. Cardinals back at the 45-yard line of the Bears. And you know Hart's going to throw it. He's in trouble behind the line. He's to the 40-yard line. Rolls back to Metcalf, and Metcalf will be close for a first down at the 30.
Okay, they put the rush on him, and then he took off. Now he sees the man coming up to make the tackle, and just laterals off to Terry Metcalf, heads up football. That's why Jim Hart has done so well the past few years.
9-yard line of the Chicago Bears, playing excellent ball control. Latin fighting off a tackler at the line of scrimmage. He's to the 25 and down to the 24-yard line. Clemens, number 43, moving up from the secondary. Wide to the right up at the top of your screen. Latin behind Metcalf's block. Fights his way down to the 22-yard line for a pickup of 3. He'll be a couple of yards short. Yard line. They're at the 22 of the Chicago Bears. They lead 6-3, and Hart puts it up for Kane, and Kane spears it for the first down at the 16. 15-yard line of the Bears, first down. Penalty marker, I believe, went down as Latin carried to the 13 for a pickup of 3. Game against Detroit, no fumbles, no interceptions. That's how you win ball games. Line of the Chicago Bears, Jim Hart got rid of it quickly to Metcalf. Metcalf to the 25, 20, inside the 15-yard line. Boy, is he a tough man to stop. Bounce to the 10, but they say he went down at the 14. Got a good block from Conrad Dobler. As Metcalf picked up 11. On that little pass, lost football. Who's got it?
Bears.
Bears come up with it at the 15-yard line. And a roar goes up from some of the Bear partisans here at Busch Stadium. Looked like Roger Stillwell, number 71. Bears need 11 for the first down from their 32, and Avellini wants to put it up. Flushed out of the pocket. He's in trouble, gets it away, completes it. No, he doesn't either. Greg Latta was the intended receiver. It goes as an incompleted forward pass. And the Bears will be punting for the second time this afternoon. It's 7 apiece. 2nd and 6. Hart continues to go at the safe sideline throws, this time spearing Ike Harris at the 32-yard line. That should be just about enough for the first down. And St. Louis from their 32-yard line. A minute left to play in the half, and Hart going for Harris at the 40-yard line of the Bears.
But watch St. Louis pick it up. You'll see Buffon at the top of your screen. Tom Banks really decks him. Hart stayed in, held his ground in the pocket and hit Harris right on the nose. Ellis finally pushed him out of bounds, but good execution by the St. Louis Cardinals.
To the left. Metcalf and Latin are the setbacks. It's obviously the St. Louis passing formation. Here's Hart. Mel Gray at the 18-yard line. First down. Hart throwing nothing but strikes. Hart looking toward Metcalf, and instead goes deep for J.V. Oh, he caught it! Touchdown! A little bit of alley-oop there as J.V. Kane catapulted into the air and pulled it down as he was falling out of the end zone. What a catch!
And takes his punishment, and here comes the grab. He just outleaps Clemens, one-handed. He should be playing in the NBA. Look at that. Down he goes in the end zone. It is complete. Fantastic play by J.V. King. From that time, even though he didn't hang on.
Carney was released last year by Tampa Bay, picked up by the Cardinals. They've had a lot of injury problems at middle linebacker. Avellini intercepted by Reeves at the 25-yard line. Ken Reeves back to the 30 and up to the 33 with 3 seconds remaining in the half, and that should just about do it.
$11 of 13. You can't do much better than that. I don't know what the percentage is, but it's got to be around 90%. And of course, the big one was J.B. Kane's spectacular catch in the end zone, one-handed, like Dr. J can do it. and he practices those. Frank?
Right, and as you're wide open, an open field there. Here's Payton, bouncing off tacklers, flag down, and Payton does not get back to the line of scrimmage. He's dropped at the 9-yard line. Bob, third down, let's call it 19 now for the first down. Bears inside their 5. They get a hole out there for Harper, but not nearly enough for the first down as he is stopped at the 13-yard line. He awaits the snap. Metcalf is the deep man. High kick, this one a little bit shorter. Metcalf lets it bounce at the 50, rolls to the 46-yard line of the St. Louis Cardinals. So St. Louis will come up in pretty good field position. So he started. And Latin on the wrong side. Got that straightened out in a big hurry. Well, there's number 11. Mel Gray. Hart giving to Otis. Crashing through to the 44-yard line. And he'll be very close for a first down. Wayman Bryant, number 50, making the stop. Pass completions is held by Burt Jones of the Colts. He completed 17 straight in a game back in 1974. Hart now has 11 straight, and that's a club record. Colts are playing the Jets that day that Mr. Jones had the hot hand. Their 44-yard line. Latin and Otis behind Jim Hart. Otis gets the call and I believe has the first down. Somebody asked him after it was over, he says, that was an exciting game. He says, I'd rather it be a dull game and I win it. First and 10. From the 43-yard line of the Bears, Otis thundering forward down to the 35. Pickup of 7. And so he has already eclipsed his total of 31 yards against Denver last week. Strictly an off week for him. Jerry Latin trying to get outside. Well, let's try it the other way. Pinned at the 42-yard line. Couldn't get out of the grasp of Don Reeves. All right, here's Hart working on a string of 11 in a row. Sideline throw, Gray at the 30-yard line down to the 25. They say he stepped out of bounds at the 28. So that is 13 yards and a first down for the St. Louis Cardinals. The bottom of your screen, inside of Gray. Kane is split to the left. The handoff to Otis. Spins off a tackle at the line of scrimmage. Reaches the 23. That's 5 more. The second down 5. 24-yard line of the Chicago Bears. Here comes Fensick with the safety blitz. Quick throw out to Harris. And he's got it. No, he doesn't have it. Wait a minute. One official.
Couldn't quite hang on.
41-yard try for Bakken, who is 2 out of 2. It's long enough. It's good. Bakken is on the beam this afternoon after missing 4 field goals last week against Denver. He is now 3 in a row, and St. Louis leads it 16-3. He gets some points on the board to get back in the game. Here's the Bear quarterback throwing to Latta, who's wide open at the 40, and Greg Latta has a first down at the Bear 43-yard line. Safety blitz working this time. Harper out to the 46, picked up 3, but they needed 10. So it'll be 4th down 7, and again a big hand for the St. Louis Cardinal defense.
Outside.
Metcalf. Well, what did we talk about a minute ago? Wayman Bryant falls on the ball at the 41-yard line. 10 on the Cardinal 41 following the turnover. And Avellini going to throw it. He has his man. He's got Scott for the first down. At least he had the first down, and he started to curl back. I think he's still got it up. Pick up.
And you're going to see Tim Carney get really upset. Good pass blocking by the Bears. They held the backs in, and Scott makes the grab, and you're going to see Tim Carney come over here, and then there's some contact there.
Still in the third period with 2:20 to go. Avellini waits, has Latta at the 10-yard line, and Latta stepped out of bounds, they say, at the 7. Latta went out of bounds at the 7-yard line. No touchdown. Ken Reeves, number 36, on defense.
Okay, Harper's out. Payton has to block on the blitz coming up. Nice pass by Avellini. And then you're going to see Ken Reeves is going to make a desperation leap to push him out of bounds here. He does the only thing that he can do at this point, tries to get his foot to hit that line, and it looks like it's on the line right there.
Those look like they have control, however. Payton. Which way is he going to go?
Uh-oh.
loss on the play back to the 11 or 12-yard line. 6 or 7 yards.
Are going to throw the ball, or will they drop everybody off?
From the 12-yard line, 3rd and goal to go. Avellini throws it over the head of everybody. The Bears are sending the field goal unit on.
The Cardinals did not blitz. They sent their regular rush, dropped everybody off. Greg Latta had 5 guys around him.
Avellini may have hurried that a little bit. Figured he might have a little more time. So the field goal unit is on with Bob Thomas, and rather than come up completely dry, Chicago's going to see if it can get 3 out of this turnover. 55 seconds left to go in the 3rd period. Ball will be placed down at the 20, so this will be a 30-yard field goal attempt. It's good. So for the second time this afternoon, Bob Thomas connects on the field goal, and that makes it a 16-6 ball game with less than a minute to go in the 3rd period. Out of the afternoon, coming here in the 4th period. Bears have 10 men on the line of scrimmage, but they peel back quickly. High kick and very short. Schubert going to let it bounce at the 50. It takes a Cardinal hop inside the 45 and is down at the 41-yard line of Chicago. Field goal range of tying this game up. We're just 15 seconds deep into the final quarter. They go to James Scott at the 50, and Scott carries to the 47-yard line. Avellini is now 11 out of 19 for 121 yards. Here's Harper breaking for another first down and then some as he carries to the 30-yard line of the St. Louis Cardinals, and Harper is fired up.
And have you noticed the de-emphasis on Peyton the last quarter or so? Beautiful hole. Peyton was strictly a decoy as Harper just carried it up, got the big yardage, but Peyton has not been used that much. I don't know if he's been hurt or they're going to go with him more as a decoy, but he has not been used that much.
Goal attempt by Thomas.
They got Scott one-on-one over here.
They've got it, Rather, at the 15-yard line. First down, Bears. Roger Worley making the stop. He's one of the best in the league, but Rather went up and cradled that thing. He wanted to make sure he wasn't about to drop it, so it
Didn't get there in time.
They've got Scott in there. They've now got Schubert in there to wide receiver. Here's Peyton, tripped up behind the line. Submarining through was Ron Jankowski, number 78. Touchdown that could put them within field goal range. Avellini. Peyton going high to bring that one down. Tackled near the 10-yard line. He needs to reach the 5 to get to the first down, so it'll be 3rd down and 5 needed for the first. Steve Schubert split to the right. Sideline throw to Latta. He's got the first down. He's got the touchdown. Spike that time, courtesy of Reeve Sori.
Anyway, as Avellini goes back, you'll see the linebacker coming over, number 53 and number 45, Reeves. Not Reeves, it's Perry Smith, I should say. And the ball was thrown on a line, but Smith just couldn't get there in time, and Latta stayed inbounds, then hands off to his lineman who gets to spike the ball. That's the
Left to play, and the Cardinals lead the Bears by 3. Their 36-yard line. Still a lot of time left. Hart dialing his big tight end, J.V. Kane. Now, number 88 is getting very prominent in this game on both sides. Some of your screen. Latin trying to cut back inside. He does successfully and navigates to the 37-yard line. That'll be very close for another first down as Gary Fensick makes the stop. 3rd down, less than a yard for the Cardinals at the 37-yard line of the Bears. They give it to Otis, and Otis crunches through. Looked like his forward progress was enough to net him the first down at the 36. 12 consecutive completions, a new Cardinal team record. It was 13. Hart. Intercepted. And the Bears stop that drive with another big turnover, and that makes things even more interesting. Number 48 for the Chicago Bears is Allen Ellis. And he comes up with a big play, as did Bryant a little while ago when he recovered that fumble.
This time, not enough zing on the ball. There's pressure by Osborne, is almost there, and Hart has to throw off balance. Not enough zip on the ball. Ellis smelled it coming, got the interception. The Bears have a chance to take the lead.
Period score, so they still got a lot of time left in that game. Here's Payton at the 30. Look at him fight for yardage. He will be close for a first down at the 35-yard line, and one of the Cardinal defenders is shaken up for the play. Tim Carney on an individual drive on this play.
Yes, Tim Carney had a shot at him and could have stopped him, but Payton shook that one off. Watch 56 at the top of your screen. He comes through right there, makes the hit on Payton. Payton just giving that little leg dip, gets out of it, and gets the extra yards right here as he squeezes away. Does a great job, gets away from Charlie Davis. Finally, Sensabaugh drags him, and he's stopped. But it took a host of Cardinals, and what a difference it made, because he got the first down. Most backs would have been down way before that.
Is flanked to the left. Bears 2nd and 9 from their 36. They trail by 3. Just floats it out for Payton, and tipped away by Carney at the last minute. That touchdown written all over it. That had been 6 inches higher.
A regular 4-man rush. The Bears hold him out. Avellini throws the ball very well. It was just a great play by Carney. One-handed, he deflects it. Payton thought it was in his hands. He said it was there. There it is. Just like J.D. Kane got one hand up, but he
put a touchdown pass. All right, Avellini goes to Latta, the tight end, and Latta is blocked by Ken Reeves behind the line of scrimmage at the 30-yard line. Offensive lineman with a broken hand. It's the word we get from downstairs. Here's Hart on the big 3rd down play, trying to reach Ike Harris, and good defense by the Bears' Virgil Ivers. Number 24, who knocked it away. And St. Louis will give it back with 2 minutes and 46 seconds left to play. 36-yard line. Avellini fighting the clock now with 2.5 minutes to go. Has Harper at the 29. He lost it. Cardinals recover. I believe it's going to be, let's see, nope. They now rule it an incompleted forward pass. We got a delayed call there from the official.
Take a look here.
Incomplete.
Oh, he had possession. It's a nice hit by Mills, and the Cardinals recovered, but that's an official's judgment.
Payton and Harper, the setbacks. Avellini under pressure. Fires over the middle, intended for Scott, and he couldn't reach him.
Easy either.
Well, they're going to fake it and throw it. Harper, short of the first down at the 34-yard line. Here we go with 1:52 remaining. 3rd down 7. Cardinals at the 31 of the Chicago Bears. And Hart's going to put it up. Sideline throw, intercepted. That's Ellis, who made the interception at the 28-yard line. Well, that's the one thing, obviously, the Cardinals didn't want to happen. And Ellis comes up with his 2nd interception of the ball game. He's got Schubert. Split to the left. Avellini looking long, going down for Greg Latta. Overthrown and intercepted by Worley. Archie Worley is back on the 15-yard line. And the Cardinals get it back. Be at 1-1. If the Packers, well, it depends on what the Packers do. If they lose, they'll be 1-1. Here's Hart. Boy, I tell you, 3rd down 7. You wonder why he put it up in the air anyway. Ike Harris was the intended receiver. Of course, Hart's got a lot of confidence in that ability, but the crowd collectively held their breath. 10 men on the line of scrimmage. Let's see if they rush. Kick is short, bounces at the 45. Schubert feels it at the Bear 45, but he is down immediately. Schubert might have hesitated just a second on the short kick. Had he run up on it, he probably could have fielded it to sudden death. So the pressure again on the Bear defense. Avellini back to throw it. Big rush. Tries to get the screen out. It's tipped up. Almost intercepted. Bob Bell, number 79, almost did it all by himself. He tipped it, and then he almost intercepted it. It's down. 47 seconds left. Avellini needs to pick up that first down. He's got Scott at the 40, 35, and down to the 33. But there are no timeouts left, and the Bears signaling for their teammates to get down there. Yes, up to the line of scrimmage. First down from the 34-yard line. Avellini throws it out of bounds to stop the clock. They have to go at the sideline. Payton at the 30. He's got to get out of bounds. He's at the 29. I doubt if they'll get another playoff because he didn't get out of bounds. You see the clock ticking away. Now the officials calling timeout with 5 seconds to go, saying that the Cardinals were slow in lining up. Now they wind the clock down. They'll get a shot at one more play if they get it off quickly. Avellini throws it out of bounds. There is no time left. So that's it. From St. Louis, this is Frank Lieber, along with Johnny Morris, saying so long from St. Louis. Our final score, the Cardinals 16 and the Bears 13.